Good morning. Welcome to Working Horses with Jim. I'm Brenda, Jim's wife, and today I've got quite a job ahead of me. I hope you guys can see the mud on this boy right here. We'll take you back to yesterday to show you why he has all this mud on him. He had a good time out in the barnyard with Earl. Oh, don't come near me. You crazy boy. Oh my word. And then look at this. Seriously, Buck? Oh my goodness. I just brushed you this morning. That was fun, huh? So you might wonder why I have this crazy get-up on, but I have found lately with the horses shedding and the mud they keep rolling in that I just get so much dust in my sinuses and lungs and everywhere. So I cover up as much as I can. I've got myself a little mask, and I don't even know how much I'm going to be able to get off of Buck today. But I do want to say that even though he's 20, he's a kid at heart, as you could see from the video we just showed you, and I love him so much because he's so sweet to the colts, and because he is a kid at heart. So the part that I showed you, he just was playing in the water a little bit, and before that, he did what Earl did. He went rolling right in the middle of the water, and I was rushing frantically to try to get my camera out, and I didn't get out there in time. But that was mid-afternoon yesterday, and it was like our first nice warm spring day, and I guess these guys are trying to get rid of their coats, and I had spent the morning brushing every last one of them and doing Duke and Earl's manes, and they look so nice. We have a picture of that we can show you. And they were just so lovely when they went out yesterday morning, and then this happened. So anyways, I'm going to attempt to brush Buck and see how much mud we can get off, and you can see how it is a very dirty job. Buck. How does it feel to get that mud off of you, huh? Bucky. Well, I did the blade. And then I curried him and I brushed him, and still you see the dust fly, but he's a lot better. And it's amazing, their coat is so shiny and soft. It's so lovely. He's still shedding, but he's coming along good.
Let's get a good look at your face.
I'm sure it's bad. I had the mask on too, so. Oh boy, I can't see out of my glasses very well. Anyways, now that we got the blacks cleaned up and ready to go, we're gonna hitch them up and do a few things here on the farm. Just like many things in life, jobs that we do just need to be redone, and we better enjoy what we're doing, because then it's really a bummer if you don't enjoy what you're doing. So anyways, I enjoyed this even though I'm very dirty. So here we are on this fine spring day later on in the morning, and these guys are hitched up and they're dragging the driveway with the spring tooth harrow. And we can go back to a couple days ago and show you that it has dried up a lot since that time. Well, spring's a-coming, and it's starting to dry out finally. You can see that our driveway is still very wet, but Jim does this every spring. He goes around with a spring tooth harrow, and it really helps dry our driveway out. So I just wanted to show you a little bit. Here's kind of the before. Here's the after. We've got Lady and Bill with the spring tooth harrow. And it's hard work. They've already done some exercising today. They went down the road a couple times and they pulled a round bale. And they're finishing up this afternoon by doing this. We have put gravel down here in this driveway, but it just still seems to all get absorbed. And but when Jim goes through and scrapes it up, it's amazing how fast it dries out. The wind just is able to blow through and things dry up, and I'm always so happy when we get to the point where we can actually do this. Did you get these spring tooth harrows new a few years ago?
Brand new.
And are they the Pioneer? Yeah, so I don't, yeah, he said he brought them brand new a couple of years ago. They're Pioneer spring tooth harrows. And he really likes them. The mud, the deep mud is over. We are expecting rain, but at least with it leveled out, it'll be absorbed much, much better. And hopefully will stay nice like this. We do have a lot of rocks to pick up. So Jim's unhitching here. His next job is to get a couple of bundles of slab wood for our wood burning furnace. And so he's gonna take the horses over. The wagon is over there because London unloaded some the other day, and he's gonna get some more ready. Either London or I will be able to unload it in the next few days. Could you come over here with a skid steer right now?
No, not without making ruts.
Yeah, so this is why The horses are so often so nice. They don't make big ruts that are so hard to work with later on in the summer. And they're ready to roll. This is our garden we haven't started on yet, but soon it is drying up. So nice. Soon we will be planting a garden. We've heard from some of you that your garden is planted and things are coming up, but we're always a little bit behind here. So Jim uses the 4x4s that he has on here to set the slabs on, and then he puts the slabs on there and he can cut them up right on top of the wagon. Yep. And then we load them into the woodshed from there. Works out pretty good. Well, there's some wood for London or myself to unload. We did want to share a little bit with you about London and his mission trip. He was here the other day unloading some wood, so we'll go back to that day and see what he has to say. So this afternoon we have London Beachy here with us, and he goes to our church, and he is going on a mission trip this summer, and he is not only going on the trip, but he needs to earn the funds in order to be able to go. So he's been doing odd jobs just to earn money, and he's come here after school a few days, and he's done all kinds of odd jobs, and one of them is putting some wood into the woodshed for us, and he's been getting hay down and different things like that. But anyways, London, can you tell us a little bit about where you're going and what you're up to this summer?
Yep, so this summer I'm going to be traveling to Malawi, which is in Africa, through an organization called Teen Missions International. So every summer they send a couple hundred kids across the world for mission trips. And so in about mid-June I'm going to be traveling to Merritt Island, Florida for a 2-week-long boot camp. Just to do some basic training, and just so they can inform us of what we're going to be doing over the summer and just prepare us for our trip. And then for about 2 months, and starting around June 20th, I think, we'll be traveling to country into Malawi, and we'll be speaking with some of the people around there. We'll be working with some of the local churches and the teen mission base that is located in Malawi, just spreading God's word and being a light among the people. We're also going to be working on the church, just renovating some of the stuff they need. And for the second half of the trip, we're going to be hiking in the mountains, evangelizing, and just being a good example for the people and spreading God's word. So I'm really excited, and yeah, I'm just glad that Jim and Brenda have been able to give me some help towards my fundraising goal, and that I've been able to work with them for a couple days.
And we've loved having you here. What part of Africa is Malawi?
It's in about mid-east, so the eastern side of Africa, up in the mountains. So. Okay,
I know we have some people who have reached out to us from South Africa, but I haven't heard of anybody from mid-Africa. But anyways, that's really wonderful. What are some things that you're really looking forward to about the trip?
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to the boot camp, actually. My two older sisters and my father have gone with the same organization in years past, and they have really enjoyed boot camp. So they've told me some stories about that, just some fun experiences they've had there. So I'm looking forward to that, and I really enjoy hiking. I mean, we live in the Adirondacks here, so I've hiked a couple of the high peaks around here, but I'm sure the mountains in Africa will be much different and very beautiful. So that's really what I'm looking forward to.
Sounds great. Well, we wish you the best, and I just wanted to let everybody know that We'll have a link in the description below if anybody is interested in helping London meet his goal, because he does have a lot of money that he has to raise for this, for travel and all the living expenses. It's quite an undertaking, so I'm sure he'd appreciate if anybody would like to help out with this.